From coast to coast, franchise to franchise. Welcome to the fastest growing source for everything happening inside the Million Mountain League. This is the Gridiron Post, the heartbeat of Men of Mac. I'm your host, TJ Mack, and whether you're a coach chasing a championship, preparing for the draft, or a fan following every story around the league, you've come to the right place. Fellas, this episode is going to be fairly short today. We're going to be discussing the coach team draft process. We're going to be seeing the draft lottery tonight. And also, I want to start off by saying or talking about updates on coaches. Starting off with returning coaches. I have spoke with Waffles and Fields, and both of them have said they will be coming back for season 3. Also, I want to give a warm welcome to our 3 new coaches. Benji J, or Benji Clay, Buffalo, and Mug and Jam. I appreciate you guys for joining the Million Mountain League, and you are in for a ride, fellas. You are in for a ride. Now, I want to talk about the team coach draft we're going to be having in August when Madden 27 drops. First off, let me start off by saying this. When Madden 27 drops, I will be opening a new file, of course. It will be a Sim franchise fantasy draft. It will be a Sim fantasy draft. I will sim the fantasy draft. Also, Neon Sports or the Madden Companion app, I know 100% will not be active when the Madden 27 game drop. With that being said, we will not be having access to the rosters on Neon Sports. So myself and leadership has talked about it, and we came up with a process. Once I sim the fantasy draft, then I will be inviting everyone into the file for 48 hours. 48 hours. Now, within that 48 hours, you are to go in, pick any existing coach. When you pick an existing coach, you go in as a team, but you are not to do anything. You are not to touch anything. You are not to change no schemes, default playbooks, etc. The only thing you need to do is go to the NFL rosters and look at the rosters and get an idea on what team you gonna want to draft for this cycle. That is it. And you have 48 hours to do this process. At that point, after the 48 hours window is up, myself or leadership will kick you guys out. Please, please, do not retire. Do not retire. I will, or leadership will be kicking everyone out after the 48 hours. The reason for this is because if you retire as an assistant coach, you will be retiring that coach, that AI coach as well. And we don't want the franchise to be breaking. So the only way to salvage this situation is for everybody to stay in, and myself or leadership will kick everyone out after the 48 hours. Again, you are just to go in, look at the rosters, get an idea on what teams or what team you want to draft. And that is how the process will go. With that being said, we are now going to move on to the draft lottery. And here we go. Alright, fellas, we ain't going to waste no more time. We about to get started. Google randomizer draft lottery for the draft picks. Benji J, you have the first pick. I have the second pick. Waffle, you have the third pick. Chit, you have the fourth pick. Coach TC, you have the fifth pick. Buffalo, you have the sixth pick. Fields, you have the seventh. Chilkey, you have the eighth. Mug and Jam, you have the ninth. Main Slime, you have the 10th. And Thinking Millions, you have the 11th. That concludes our draft lottery for team picks. The final whistle. And that wraps up this episode of Gridiron Post. One by one, the biggest stories of the offseason will continue to unfold. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed today's show, be sure to come back every week or almost every week for the breaking news, World Book Watch, Draft Central, coach departures and lead status, hot seat report, game of the week, coach of the week, player of the week, championship watch, and the rumor mill, and the commissioner's corner. Because here at Gridiron Post, we don't just report the league, We tell the story of the league. We don't follow the action. We set the conversation. I'm TJ Mack. Thank you for listening. Until next time, every team, every coach, every story, every week, or almost every week. This is the Gridiron Post, the heartbeat of men of Mac.